I forgot it randomly uses this camera when we're live on this channel. Interesting. Doesn't matter. We are live for the first watch-along of the Premier League season. This down here and this down here will update. They'll look fine once the game starts. It's just we need to wait for Bet365's in-play system to update. Above me, you will have a live in-play thing of what's going on in the game. And either side of me, you obviously have the squads and then some info down at the bottom. I need to make sure that this, though, is actually in focus. It seems okay if I'm back here. So if we're going to be watching there, then I guess that's not the end of the world. Let me tweet out that it is live. Okay. Lovely, lovely stuff. And then we will have this set up here. And then we want to set up the TikTok stream as well. So if we just make that a lot bigger, then we can have a horizontal TikTok stream, and that will be all good with me. Whoa. So let me very quickly sort this out whilst we wait for anyone to join. I hope that everyone that does end up watching this has had a lovely day, and hopefully it's going to be an awesome start to the Premier League. Man United against Fulham is obviously going to be a big one because it's Man United first game of the season. So that is always going to pull in some interest. Right, there we go. So that now fits the screen. We can go live on that TikTok account. Make sure that we are actually getting the right sound in there. Yes, we are. Hell yes. Right. So let's go live. Oh no. Wait. Oh, there we go. Man U v Fulham live. Topic is going to be football. And there we go. Go live. Hooray. Okay. So we can get the live stream pop-out chat on here as well. And there we are. We are sorted. And now we just wait for the game to actually begin. We've only got a few minutes to wait, which is good. My prediction for this one, I said 3-1 Man United. So we'll see how close or accurate that ends up being. What we normally do with this is we turn this up so that you guys can hear the commentary. But whilst it's still adverts, there is no need to do that. So we are close to things kicking off for the season. And this is basically going to be a test stream on the TikTok account because the first one I did in the Euros banged. And then after that, they basically got no viewers the entire time. So if the same thing happens here, then maybe we just don't do TikTok live streams for watch-alongs. But we will be doing this obviously on the YouTube channel. Earlier today we uploaded the away kit tier list for the Premier League. So hopefully people can enjoy that one as well. And we now have 6 minutes until this season's Premier League kicks off. I'm so excited. It's weird that I'm more excited about this game than our game, but I guess that's just what happens when there's not much to be excited about when it comes to ours, really. Sadly. Can I show the match? No, I am not Sky Sports. No. I cannot. And it's live! Sam, not quite there we land though, is it? What's sad is that that kid was just trying to like make some transfer stuff and has now been basically memed I know that he's going to make some money out of it in the short term, but I hope for his sake that it doesn't mean that any plans to continue to create content and stuff are sort of ruined a little bit, because in a couple of weeks everyone will stop caring about that kind of content. Maybe not even that long. Excited for 9 of the games this match week then? I am, yeah. Just not ours. Just not ours. Look at the Fulham kits. Clean! Clean kit. As is the Man United one though. But my god, these goalie kits that Adidas have brought out this season, they're not it. Some of them are better than others, like Fulham's is okay. That United one is horrible. Our ones are terrible. Really bad. But there is Emil Smith-Rowe making his debut for Fulham today. And we also have a Man United debut in Mazraoui. The question is, do I put on any last-minute bets to start the season? And if so, what? I don't know. In the Euros, we were doing stuff like player shots, player tackles, stuff like that. But I don't really know what I would do here. You've got Smith-Rowe in your FPL. A fair few people are going for Smith-Rowe. 5.5 mil, isn't he? I've got Amad Diallo. However, he's on my bench. He's the only player in my main team that I'm sad that I'm benching this week. So a Bruno hat-trick would be fantastic. Very, very good for me. So yeah, player shots. Yeah, the odds are incredibly low. Fouls committed. That was one that we enjoyed a bit in the Euros. So maybe we'll just whack on a couple of those, just because it's fun to just have these random things. So, yeah, something like that. Just 3 players to get a foul in this game. Gary, hello. You think your game's going to be quite interesting? Mm-hmm. I agree. I do agree. Okay. I think we're good. Yeah, I don't really want to do much, to be honest. I'm a bit scared. First game of the season is always a bit terrifying to try and do like any bets or anything like that, because it just, Christ knows, man. Christ knows. But yeah, there we go. Couple of players to get a tackle. That's all we're going to go for. Or to foul. Sorry, not to tackle. 98 Dino yesterday, as you do. Score prediction for this game. I did upload it on TikTok. 3-1. Man United. 3-1. Let me refresh this to see if it is updated yet. Not yet. I'm hoping that Bet365 haven't changed their layouts. Actually, I could check on another in-play game. Let's just go to this. Oh, no, wait, that's showing a game. I don't want to... No, I don't want that. I want this. Oh my god, what is that? I mean, if we could have that, that'd be pretty cool. But I wouldn't really want the XG. I wanted these things. What if we scroll down to that? So it'd be that. That kind of thing. We can try and fix it. But it is about to be time. So, here we go. The Premier League is about to get underway. Here we go. Oh, they're doing a kneel, of course. Let's do this. Game on. Woo! Right. So, Bet365, we need you to sort this out quickly so that I can see what I'm doing here. Okay, that is... I tell you what, that could be awesome. And Man United are already through into the box, but the flag goes up. Right, so this means I now need to update this. Which one is it? That one. Okay, let me quickly fix this because this is different to what it looked like before. So we'll crop that there and have that like that. Pack 98 Musiala, nice. And then this will be similar. So we'll have that there. And that there. Oh, God. Okay. There we go. So you've got the stats on the screen. And now this has been improved, which is pretty cool. So it actually shows properly the position on the pitch of the ball and everything, which is really, really solid. So well done, Bet365. You've made that even better than last season. Hell yeah. So, here we go then. I am so ready. I really hope that this is going to be a good game to kick things off, man. Just like a proper end-to-end. Lots and lots of action, lots of shots. Getting stuck in, lots of fouls. Hell yeah. The beauty of having this thing above me here is that I don't have to describe every single thing that's going on, because it will be shown. But Mazraoui making his debut, so he is playing at right back, and we've got Dallo at left back. So anyone interested about FPL purposes, that is what the current setup is. I have Mazraoui in a draft, because he's only 4.5 mil. So that could actually be a really, really good price if he's going to be getting forward a decent amount with the ball. Amad Diallo starting on the right. Rashford on the left. With Bruno basically up front. He is pretty much playing as a striker. Which was said by Ten Hag in the build-up to today's game, that because Xerxes isn't quite up to speed and Højlund is injured, that Bruno can potentially play up front. And he is. So, there you go. Always forget Leno's at Fulham. Leno's been really, really good for Fulham. It is seemingly bizarre that multiple keepers leave Arsenal and then become amazing. Leno, Emi Martinez, Szczesny. Decent play by Fulham though. Early doors, only a couple of minutes in. You don't want to go absolutely all out in the first 5 minutes of a new season. Warm yourself into it a little bit. But it would be nice if we get like one early good attack that maybe forces a corner or something like that. Just to get the juices flowing. Get us properly into this new season as soon as possible. Alex Iwobi trying to find Pereira. Or was it Robinson? Harry Maguire, though. Flying in! That's what I mean. Get stuck in, lad! Go on. So interesting to see, though, that it's him and Lissandro today. No Delict. Obviously, Lenny Yoro's injured for a couple of months. Johnny Evans not managing to get a starting spot. Crazy. It's almost as if he shouldn't be at the club. Adama Traore trying a 1-2. Fulham free kick. Kobbie Mainoo with a foul. Here we go then. First opportunity, really, for either team to create something dangerous. Andreas Pereira, the one being fouled, with his interesting braided top knot. So what we got? About 25 yards from goal. Could well be crossing this in here. You got Diop, Muniz, who this could be going towards. Who actually, I've put Munoz on the team sheet instead of Muniz. What am I doing? We'll do it after this, just in case he scores and we have to update it. Free kick put in straight into Onana. That was an absolutely dreadful cross. But let me fix that. Onana out to Mazraoui. Yeah, let me fix that for you. There you go. The beauty of it. Pulling out onto the right side. What do you mean? He's over there. He's on the left. Mazraoui's on the right. Gary? What's he watching? Ball in behind towards Bruno. Gets cleared. That would have actually put him in a fantastic position. But now Adama Traore doing what he does. Sprinting down the line with the ball. Beats Lissandro Martinez. Now this is where he normally fumbles it. He pulls it back to Iwobi. Mazraoui with a great challenge though. It was actually a good pullback for once by Adama. He did really, really well. But Mazraoui read that incredibly. Has Adama got more than 10 Prem goals overall? No idea. I'd like to know how long it's been for his last 10 Prem goal involvements, to be honest. Everybody in the world knows Adama Traore is one of the best one-on-one dribblers in the world. In terms of bursting past them and getting down the wing, his acceleration is unbelievable. You can't stop him. But then he just doesn't have the end product. However, in this effort that he had there, he gets past Martinez and actually has even more room to run into, which gave him time to have another touch and have a look up. And he did try and pull it back. As the ball finds its way to him again. And there we go. There's Adama Traore. Just blazes it over the bar. Fantastic. But yeah, the previous one, he did so much better. Like, he picks this ball up 20 yards into his own half. And ends up just going all the way. Lissandro Martinez getting absolutely done by him. But yeah, it's a really good piece of defending by Mazraoui to stop Iwobi. He read it well. Very well. GB, cheers for the TikTok gifts. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Marcus Rashford with a poor touch. He's had a few of those so far. Previously moaning when he thought he got fouled when the ball just was challenged and went off for a throw-in. Smith Rowe getting a few early touches on the ball. Not really had a chance to do that much just yet, but obviously it's very early. We're not even 10 minutes in to his debut yet. Want that first owner footage to Devo. Yeah, I could be doing that in the background, to be fair. You know what? I should be doing some squad battles. I think I need to do that for some evolutions. That is... I'm going to do that. I'm just going to get some squad battles on in the background. Get some of those Leicester Evos closer. Come on, Mr. Robinson, take that throw. There we go. Get the ball in, players. Maguire throws Muniz to the floor. And now Emil Smith Rowe. Oh, who's on the floor? Is it Bruno? Who is it? Who is this on the floor? It's Cobby. What happened? actually did happen here? Maguire fouls Muniz. Oh, and then as he rolls over from being fouled, he clatters into Cobby. It should still be a Fulham free kick though, right? Yes, okay. I was going to say. In game that you're chuffed about. Yeah, that is solid, to be fair. The last time Adama got more than 10 goal involvements was the 19-20 season. 4 goals, 9 assists. Jesus. I'm assuming that was when it was Jimenez at Wolves. That was like the only time where it seemed to work for him, because he could just burst past, loft a ball into the box, and Jimenez was so good that he would make it work, even if the cross wasn't actually that great. The first 10 minutes, no corners, no efforts at goal yet. Fulham did have their free kick, but they wasted that massively. Straight into the arms of Onana. I don't have a plan for how many watch-alongs I do throughout the season, for multiple reasons. One, I don't know what games would be on TV to want to watch. Two, I don't know whether I'm going to be busy doing stuff when said games are on TV. And three, I don't know whether it would be a good use of my time in a couple of months' time to do this kind of thing. For example, if instead of doing a watch-along, I was immediately working on a reaction video or some other kind of video, that would be a better use of my time in terms of getting views, earning subscribers, earning some money, hopefully, then maybe we wouldn't do as many watch-alongs. We'll have to wait and see. Mason Mount trying to bring down Muniz as he drives forward towards the Man United box. It's not Muniz, it's Tete. I don't know what I'm talking about. Goes for a shot and Onana tips it over the bar. We have our first proper effort of the game. It looks like they're going to do a VAR check at the other end. Amad Diallo had a good run forward, mazy dribble in between a few players, and then ends up on the floor. And no. He got a slight nudge and fell over. And yeah, they've not given a penalty. Oh, what's this? But yeah, can't believe Mount instead of Garnacho. I know. Corner comes in, headed towards goal by Muniz. Deflected off of a defender, and Rashford clears. But Man United conceding the first effort of the game. It was a great effort by Tete, to be fair, for a right back. That kind of whip and curve, it's impressive. And a half-decent save by Onana. Nothing dodgy to start off the season. But yeah, does anyone know, is Garnacho injured? Why is Mount playing ahead of him? As Maguire clears an Iwobi cross comfortably after a lovely flick on by Smith Rowe. A 1-2 between Rashford and Bruno Fernandes. Rashford tries to get past Tete. Doesn't manage to do so. And is apparently fouled by Andreas Pereira, who I think I had in my bet for fouls. Let me check. I did. Lovely. So now Man United free kick. Bruno stood over it. And you should, yeah, you can see it. So on this above me, where it says Rashford, I guess it says Rashford because he was the last one that touched the ball. That's where he got fouled. But it doesn't mean that he's the one stood over the free kick. It is whipped in by Amad Diallo and headed towards goal. That's a good effort by Casemiro, but maybe he should have been able to keep it down a little bit more. Great ball in by Diallo. He was offside, though. There were 3 of them offside. So even if it had been a goal, would have been ruled out. And we would have seen our first instance of the semi-automated offsides. That could have been really interesting. I'm excited to see that for the first time. And how much more efficient it makes things. Smith Rowe back to Leno. Fulham very much playing out from the back here today. They're not lumping it forward at all. They are being intricate. Like, you've got Smith Rowe playing it around his own box. The ball breaks to Adama Traore, who's charging forward on his own on the right side, but Lisandro Martinez sits him down. That's very good defending. Casemiro is probably like 35, something like that. Great defending though. Lisandro just shoves him to the floor. Man United need to start trying to actually create some chances from open play here though. Because so far it's been 2 set pieces that have created the biggest chances in this game. I'm really interested, as he's doing a couple of passes here, Mazraoui, to see how forward-thinking he's going to be in this Ten Hag system. Is he going to want him to bomb forward? I hope so, because it'll be more entertaining. Rashford trying to play the ball into Bruno in the box, but he's gone down holding his face because it's Bruno Fernandes. Smith Rowe, again, this. Playing out from the back. United need to be pressing high in this game, because whilst they're all Premier League level players, right? There are some that are better at playing out from the back than others. And surely some of these Fulham players are not up to the task of it. As Mason Mount absolutely clears out Smith Rowe, that should be the first booking of the game, and it is. Poor. Didn't need to do that. He's just wiped him out. That's really poor. Really, really poor. Maybe we quickly pause this one. New to the channel, you're a Sheffield United fan. Nice! How do you think you're going to do this season? Good first result. Can never be upset at a win. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the stream. This isn't like all that our content is on this channel. I'm basically pushing this to be my main YouTube channel going forward. Lately, this week, we've been uploading most days. We've put out my full Prem predictions, my first FPL team, ranking the kits this season, a player to watch from each Premier League team, and I've got like 15 more videos planned over the next like 2 and a bit weeks. So, loads and loads of content coming your way. I don't know how many watch-alongs I'm going to do this season, or like how often, but I enjoy them. You don't want to go back up just yet? Maybe next season. Sometimes it is more beneficial to to stay. If you're not ready to go up, like the amount of times over the years that people, especially like Watford fans, I don't really know why, Watford fans go on about the season where they had the infamous Deeney moment against us in the playoffs. They didn't even go up that season. They lost in the playoff final. But that year, we were not ready. If we had got promoted that season, we would have come straight back down. So sometimes you need that extra year. I mean, it may end up that we could have needed an extra year in the Championship, because I would be shocked if we stay up. Oh, what a ball in behind to find Bruno in the box. Goes for an effort from a very, very tight angle. It's a beautiful ball by Lisandro Martinez. Absolute ping. I don't really understand why he's shooting from such a stupid angle, though. That needs to be a wonder strike. Need to get the team right before going back up. Exactly. Exactly. Right, I need to just get a goal or two, and then we can put the controller down. There's Fatawu. Casemiro, you got to play that left. Oh, I didn't see it early enough. Dallo and Mazraoui are making a lot of forward runs. They are not sitting back. I guess the question is whether they would do this against the scarier teams rather than a Fulham. Like if they came up against Liverpool in their next game, would they have these marauding fullbacks or not? But it's really good to see because it actually gives a sense of patterns of play, something recognisable that you'll be able to see from Man United. Amad Diallo trying to dribble inside, but trying too hard and losing the ball, but he does win it back. And then it goes in between Casemiro and Rashford. Let's see us go back up. I think the team's just not right yet. Need to get some money to help you out. Absolutely. Cross comes in for Fulham, headed clear by Harry Maguire. Big header. Rashford attempts to find Diallo with a poor pass, but he's done well to get it. Who did I captain this week? I went with Isaac. Memory Ali, hello! Welcome anyone and everyone that is tuning in. I hope you've had a fantastic week. I hope you're ready for the start of the Premier League. It is well and truly here. Oh, my time finishing turned itself off. Kai, hello. Welcome over on TikTok as well. We are live on both TikTok and YouTube. Do I go to games? I do. I've had a season ticket for about 20 years. I will be going to... I think Monday is probably the least excited and the least confident I have ever been for an opening game of a season. I will be vlogging it. I'll be doing a vlog for the first time in a very long time. I've got myself a... Oh, that's a great tackle on Bruno. I got myself a gimbal. And so, yeah, I'm going to be trying to properly vlog it and see how that goes. I'm looking forward to the season, but I just imagine that we're going to get slapped in such a high amount of games and instantly go straight back down. Fulham to win 2-1. I said Man U to win 3-1. So far, they've looked the better team, but they do look vulnerable to the quick Fulham counter-attacks that are being created by Smith Rowe and Adama Traore. But I did all of my score predictions on TikTok. The plan is this season, I will do predictions for each set of matches, like each match week or game week, whatever you want to call it. But it's going to be short form content. Unless, as Bruno whips in a free kick and it's headed over again by Casemiro. This time he was onside, it seemed. Unless, because I plan on maybe doing a sort of review of the game week on like a Tuesday or a Monday or something like that. Maybe in that I would do my predictions for the next week. We'll see. But definitely I will do a short form TikTok for each game week for predictions. Onana coming out of his box to head that one out for a throw. It won't be first goal, yeah. Don't think United are going to be much better than last season. Watching this, seems same weakness in midfield, can get run through. I thought that we would have had Garnacho on the pitch instead of Mount today. And I thought that United would have gone for Bruno as the 10, Rashford up front, Garnacho and Ahmad as the wingers. Is that going to be a yellow card? It is. Calvin Bassey gets booked for absolutely wiping out Mason Mount, just like he did to Smith Rowe. My score prediction, as I just said, is 3-1. Away games are great. I want to go to a few this season. And if I do that, then I will vlog those as well. I basically, this season, just want to create an absolute ton of content for the football channel. What I'm aiming for right now is to get monetized. So, in order to do that, I basically just need... I need people to watch my videos, right? I've already got the number of subs that you need. And the videos are doing okay in terms of views, but I just need more in order to be monetized. I'm about 3/4 of the way there in terms of the amount of time watched that you need to be monetized. So, if you want to help me be able to earn money from this channel, maybe just put on like a playlist of my videos in the background. Another cross going into the back post for Man United here. They're coming in with a few. Rashford can't quite get on the end of it though. Dallo to Mainu. He might be offside. Edge of the box. Casemiro has a terrible shot. Comfortably over the bar. You're a Villa fan? Nice. I did my full Premier League predictions. They went up on the football channel. Or on the YouTube channel, I guess I can say, whilst we're streaming on that channel. The other day. And people haven't hated my predictions so far. Newcastle away is one that I want to do for the first time this season. Plan on doing that. Oh, that's poor. Van Nistelrooy in the dugout. I tell you what, for Erik ten Hag, that has got to be... It's got to be a blessing and a curse to have Van Nistelrooy there. Obviously, like, he's done okay as a manager so far. He's going to be a really good coach, especially for the forwards. It's going to be amazing to have that as part of the club. But if you start to do bad and he's just there waiting in the wings to take your job, I think United score first. Hoping for Villa third? Jesus Christ, that is optimistic to say the least. I think I put Villa like 8th, 7th? I can't remember. Here's that press from United that I was talking about before, though. They need to do it. And they've won the ball in a great position. Bruno tries to trivela it through the keeper's legs, round him. Why would you not just shoot on your left foot there? A big press from Man United as Leno gives the ball away to Casemiro. Lovely, simple layoff into the box, into Bruno Fernandes, who tries to curl it round the keeper. I don't know why he wouldn't use his left foot there. That's poor. They should be 1-0 up, Man U. And I should be getting some fantasy points, Bruno, you fraud. Although this year you do get more bonus points for the more shots on target you have. So that's good. Hoping you get into the top 4. I think that's also a bit ambitious. Liverpool look to be really good. So impressed with short interview. I don't think you can really judge a team until the season properly starts. You got £20 on Liverpool to win this season. What, to win the league? Keepers who try to play out when they can't are always amusing. I mean, I said it earlier in the game, right? That's a Casemiro foul. I think I only need Anthony Robinson to commit a foul. And then our first bet of the season would come in. But I called it earlier. Maybe like 15 minutes into this game. 20 at the most. that with the way that Fulham are playing out from the back, United need to press. Because you can play out from the back if you've got time. But if you are not given time, then only the best teams can do it under massive pressure. So that's why I called on them to start pressing this, and you will get some chances. And lo and behold, the best chance of the game has come from exactly what we identified early doors. Mason Mount losing out. That could be a great ball through to Muniz, but Onana reads it well. You reckon Leicester win their first game? You are mental. Get some money on that if you think that we will. You'll make a lot. I think we are going to be closer to breaking Derby's points record than we are to staying up. We're in that much trouble. Especially with the point deduction. But there's a squad battles game done. This was a good decision. This is crazy to see how wide and high up these fullbacks are playing for Man U. Dalot and Mazraoui are just so far forward. It's great. Like, in terms of providing extra options in attack, it's fantastic. But it is also one of the reasons why they are getting caught out a little bit. As Bruno Fernandes has got one left on him there. I don't blame you. Do not blame you at all for that one. Give him one! You say Spurs aren't good. You don't think Spurs are good based on what? Compared to a team that has just come up from the Championship, lost their manager, lost one of their best players, hasn't made good signings, is going into the game potentially with a third choice striker up front, maybe even a winger, and yet you think we're going to beat them. It's interesting optimism that I cannot share. Leno, nearly getting caught out at the back again. Taking a little bit too much time on it. Ahmad, nice little 1-2 with Bruno. Mazraoui getting involved on the ball a good amount so far, as has Dalot, as I say, getting high and wide. Anything can happen in the first game. It can. I think we're probably more likely to lose by double digits than we are to win. Genuinely. As I said before, I have never felt so disconnected and so hopeless coming into a season. Be curious to see Solanke at Spurs. I think he's going to smash it. I instantly changed my fantasy team as soon as that transfer was official. Oh, Mazraoui trying an exciting pass. Bruno Fernandes taking too long again. Poor decision making from Bruno. He's letting them down. Why didn't he just shoot that? Take a short touch to the left and have a go, Bruno, man. What's he doing? Fofana is probably the kind of striker that we'll end up getting on loan last day of the transfer window after we've lost our first couple of games. And will then make no difference. Probably. We moved on from him to other targets and now they've failed, so we'll probably come back. Oh, what a ball! Oh my god, Casemiro finds Bruno and once again he fails to score. He could have a hat-trick by now. Bruno Fernandes. That was a lovely piece of play. But Bruno needs to get some height on his shot there and he scores. It's a great save by the keeper. Just makes himself big. Does everything that he possibly can. Kobbie Mainoo though. And then a layoff by Mount to Casemiro. Perfect ball in behind to Bruno. And any height on that strike and it's in. But Leno with a huge save with his foot. I mean, I tell you what, one thing is looking good. My decision to have Bruno in my fantasy team. He is getting the chances. I say, he could have scored a hat-trick by now. But he just needs to start being a little bit more clinical. And I'll be justified in my choice even more so. Amad Diallo needs to get fouled by Robinson. That's what I'm hoping for in this game. But yeah, surely Brozier's going to go somewhere as well, like on loan. You'd imagine. I know Ipswich were potentially interested, but now they've got Schmodic, so he's not going to go there. Southampton? Mainu wins a corner off of Robinson. Why didn't you foul him? Oh, excuse me. So another big opportunity here for Man United. Who so far can say they deserve to be winning out of the two teams. And definitely should be. Here we go. Cross to the back post. Nodded down and over by Casemiro. Three headers by Casemiro, one of which offside. All three off target. Maybe aim for someone else. Give it to Maguire. He'll put it in the back of the net. Big header though by Casemiro there. It's well in by Amad. United should have had a pen and be like 1-0 up. United should not have had a pen. If you're on about the Diallo foul, no chance. No way. Mazraoui and Amad Diallo on this right-hand side. It's been good so far. Oh crap, we conceded squad battles. Nightmare. So win to wildcard Ronaldo. This man, the one thing really that I'm not liking about this Man United shirt, watching this game, it looks like everybody has a ridiculously sweaty lower back. It's grim. I don't like it. My rating of the shirt has gone down a tier in that tier list video. Purely for that. Lisandro Martinez, each time he's getting the ball, is looking for something long over the top. Bruno finds Dallo on the left wing. Rashford pulls it back to Bruno. Cobby. Casemiro tries to dink it over to Bruno. Didn't work this time. Cobby Mainu fouled by Pereira. Again. I agree with the commentators. You are seeing some kind of system from Man United under Ten Hag. What's going on? These attacking fullbacks and these like triangle sets of passes where it's laid off back to Casemiro and then played over the top to Bruno. We are seeing patterns emerge. Free kick all the way to the back post, finds Rashford. Plays it in behind to Mason Mount. Tries to get past Smith Rowe. Wins a corner! Woo! McDuff, yeah. They've had a couple. They've had a couple. Really does look like sweat. Yeah, it's horrible. It just looks like they have really sweaty backs. Oh! Maguire! Gets booked for moaning at the ref. They're saying he dived. He does, to be fair. If he hadn't, like, appealed to the ref there, or whatever, then, okay. Have they said any more about the point deduction? Feels like the longer it goes on, the worse it must be, not knowing as a fan. John Percy has said that we believe we have a good defence, which seems mind-boggling. And that it will now most likely go on into next year. How? When it's one charge that surely is ridiculously either easy to prove or disprove, whether you spent more than you are allowed? How can it take that long? I don't know. But the worst part is, even when whatever the ruling is that's given, we'll then appeal it anyway, so it'll take even longer. Bang it! Ah, oh, I rate it. Casemiro has had, what, 5, 6 efforts at goal in this game in the first half? I don't think he's hit the target with any of them. He's had at least 5 that have been off target. Not quite good enough. Pereira tries to basically boot it down the line to find Adama Traore. But apparently Dalot has won himself a goal kick there. I don't really know how. Not impact you until you got promoted again. If it wasn't given this season, then I have no idea. I don't really care at that stage. If we went, like, if we go back down, which is expected, we could easily stay there for a very, very long time. That's going to be a good game, though. Chelsea v Man City. Adama Traore trying to dribble past them all instead of just passing the ball to Smith Rowe, who stood there in loads of space, and then gives away a free kick. Just his intelligence level as a player, I guess. Let's try and score. Exactly, John. Exactly. 2 minutes left, though, plus any added on time, which you'd imagine might be like a minute for this first half. Not the craziest opening half of a Premier League season, but there's been plenty of chances, especially for Man United. Bruno should have scored at least one. Casemiro has had multiple chances that he probably should have at least hit the target with a couple of them. So, United's the better of the two, but just not quite being clinical enough in front of goal. William, good luck! There's another squad battles game done. Dalot to Bruno. Back to Dalot. Surely he's offside. Pulls it back to Mainu. Little 1-2 between him and Bruno. Can't quite find that inside pass. If he was offside, then surely it's been long enough now that... Oh. And the one time Dalot doesn't make that run, Bruno plays it off for a goal kick. But the goal scorers need Smith Rowe. That is bold. squad battles needed for Vardy and McAteer. Nice. One minute added on, as expected. There just wasn't enough to warrant more than that. Hoofball from Fulham to end the half. Diallo's put in some good defensive work so far. Onana. Off the pitch. Woo! 30 seconds to go for the first half of this season. You just got to punt it long, right? One last chance. This does my head in as a football fan. You know there are 5-10 seconds left of a half of football. Why would you keep the ball as a centre-back instead of just punting it? Worst case scenario, your teammate doesn't win the header, right? And it's the end of the half. Best case scenario, you score. I don't get it. It's so infuriating to watch, regardless of whether you're a fan of the team that is doing it or not. It's just annoying. Why not give yourself just the Hail Mary chance? Your bias for Chelsea, yeah, that's not going to help you. Definitely not. Definitely not. Right, okay. So, we need to switch this to the second half. Bosh. So Ten Hag needs to do a sub or two. I mean, what they're doing has been working. Bruno just can't finish. And neither can Casemiro. They have comfortably created the chances in this game to be 2 or 3 goals up. Comfortably. But they've just not taken them. So I don't think that it's a system or personnel problem, because what they're doing is working. But they just, again, need that little bit of a clinical edge. Right, I'm going to very quickly get a bite to eat. I will be back in 2 minutes or so. 2 minutes or so, sorry. And whilst I quickly get my food, final score predictions in the chat. I'm going to still stick with my 3-1 and be the most optimistic second half of all time. Jack, yeah, interesting, wasn't it? Right, BRB. You say 2-0 United, but anything can happen. It can. 2-2. Oh man, the Bruno. So poor. It's crazy. I could genuinely be having the dream start to FPL here. Absolute dream start. But Bruno not being able to finish his dinner is ruining me. The fraud! I'll finish my dinner though. So that's the main thing. But come on, Bruno, lad. Snoop Dogg. You know what? As I'm gonna eat, I'll put the punditry on for you. It would. There has been some great play from United. Yeah, it's true. He did. The thing is, Adama, on that first proper run and opportunity that he created going forward, he did really well because he gave himself extra time after beating the man. Mazraoui did really, really well to read and intercept the cutback to Iwobi. 40 player picks so far. Gosh, is it long? Yeah, where do I think Liverpool will finish? You should check out my Premier League predictions video. It's on the Footy channel, the YouTube channel. Might as well check out the full predictions rather than just one team. Also, you'll help me get slightly closer to being monetized on this channel. Just leave a playlist of the videos on in the background or something. Why not? It could help. If 40 people put on a 24-hour playlist of my videos for one day, then we'd be monetized. Season start with a losing bet. Or was it the super boost of a goal in the first half? I've got the power! Forza Horizon 5 is coming to PlayStation 5 soon, apparently. Interesting. That'd be great. If you haven't guessed already, Captain Bruno. I didn't captain him, but I have him. And so, of course, he's a fraud in front of goal. Okay. Couple of minutes to go. Also looked at a 4-man. All 4 on the bench. I need Robinson to commit 1 foul in the second half. And that would be my first bet of the season in. Casemiro, Pereira, and Robinson. All to commit 1 foul. Just eat! Zaha not on the bench in Galatasaray's game today. Is there going to be a way that somehow it ends up working? Surely not. Not with the tax thing. Okay. Robertson on your bench, so you're begging this United score. Put Madders in your FPL as well. See, I haven't, but I am ready to transition into having him in. I think he can have a fantastic season this year. Now feeding Solanke, Son, and I guess Kulusevski on the right. Kenny Dalglish is a huge pull. Huge. Yeah, we desperately now need to sign a striker, as if we didn't really already. But Vardy's missing the first couple of games. And Daka's out for a couple of months. Matters to score the winner. Actually, no, that doesn't make sense, because that means that they wouldn't... We're going to get slapped like 5-0. He can score the 5th goal and just do one of those. I love you, Matters. I still respect you. Whey! Squad Battle Striker skies it. What a fraud. What if he shushes you? I tell you what, if he was slagged off by a huge portion of the fan base and then shushed us after scoring, I respect it. To me, if the fans are giving it to a player, I love it when that player gives it back. It's why someone like Vardy is the GOAT at that kind of thing. Fans will sing about him, slag off his wife, and then he'll score against them and do like an iconic celebration against them. You just gotta respect it. Jack, anyone would do, to be honest. Super 6. I need to do that. I imagine Xerxes will get subbed on for Mason Mount at some point. Move Bruno back. Basically get Mount off for either Xerxes or Garnacho. Might do Super 6 here. Too much respect, so wouldn't have. 50 done. Nice. Reality McTominay strike. Sadly, probably true. Coventry beating Oxford. Seems crazy to see Oxford in the Championship. McAteer is up to a 94. Play 2 squad battles, win 3 squad battles. Assist 2 more goals with Birdie and assist 4 with McAteer. I can do that. Right, very, very nearly time for this second half. Mason Mount is coming back out. Okay. Here we go then. Time for the second half. I'm ready. Love a spag bowl. Go on then. Kick off. We're off! I plan to do a reaction video to this that either gets uploaded tonight or tomorrow morning. I need something more to happen. Oh, we need to... There. Okay. Wow. Great interception by Maguire, and then he instantly gives it away. I don't know if the commentator just said that was Maguire's first booking for diving in the Premier League. Shock. Will I do a watch along for Chelsea City? I won't, but I plan on doing a video on it. This will be the only watch along this weekend. We got a Pokemon Go community day on Sunday. So I don't know whether to record the first half hour and then when I get back just start from that point. Or to cut the community day slightly short and just get home earlier to see it from kickoff. Early corner in the second half for Fulham. Can they make it count though? That's the real question here. Someone just messed up the graphic at the bottom left. Here we go. Corner whipped in, front post, flicked on, and very high over by Alex Iwobi. He got away from his man though, comfortably. What the hell was that? Lovely little nudge in the back. Come on, get the ball out to Ahmad so he can be fouled by Robinson. Just once. Just a little kick. That's dreadful. They never won 3 in a row at home last season, Man United. Onana with a bizarre kick out, nearly cost them. Smith Rowe, edge of the box. Casemiro puts it out for a corner. Not 140 and 50 pips. Here we go then. Andreas Pereira whips it in. Front post again. Cleared well by Dallo, I think. Who then gets a soft foul given for him by Adama. A little flick on by Tete, but Dallo there to clear it away. I don't think that was going in. '99 Messi, '98 Cruyff. So many more mental players. It's ridiculous, isn't it? My mate came back onto the game, having been away for a couple of weeks. Pulled like a crazy footies card. Put it in the group chat. Was like, oh my god. Cost 30k. That was a banging dinner. Now, back to it. United starting this half by putting a few more long balls. They have gone down the right-hand side with this one, so if Robinson wants to give a little kick, I'd be okay with that. Mazraoui with the throw. Finds Bruno, who gets fouled. Lisandro Martinez wastes the advantage. Now he's up against Adama Traore again. Rashford coming back and fouling him though. What are you doing there, Marcus? It's Spag Bowl, not Spag Bowl. There are so many people that don't know. It's Boll for Bolognese. But yeah, Marcus Rashford absolutely sprinting all the way back just to jump past him and foul him. What are you doing? Oh, look at that camera. So Fulham, good chance. Footies Adama can play centre back. What? Andreas Pereira on set pieces for Fulham. Good for FPL purposes to know that rather than Smith Rowe, who I assumed would be on these kind of free kicks. They're going to go for the standard 1-2 straight from a free kick to move it a bit further forward. Whips it in. Onana claims and catches well. But then took a long time to do anything with that. As we make it 3-1. Now Rashford tries to drive into the box. Mason Mount straight at the goalie. And then I think it's bounced back off him for a goal kick. It should be a goal kick. Somehow they've been given a corner. That looked like he saved it. It bounced back onto Mount and went out. But Rashford basically over-hitting his touch. It fell to Mount. Has a shot from close range, and Leno does well. Bruno plays the corner short to Diallo. Back to Bruno. Tries to play it low to the front post. Out for another one. Again, Mount there, similar to Bruno's chance earlier. You've got to do better. Corner comes in, punched away by Leno. Having a great game so far. Doing everything he can to keep Fulham in this. Starting off the season great if you've got him in FPL. Sure, he'll probably be the one with 3 bonus right now. But man, Mount there, it's just disappointing. Smith Rowe gives it away. Surely that's a foul. They're going to play on. Bruno Fernandes has his shot blocked by Diop. It was a good advantage by the ref, to be fair. Oh, Robinson was close, so close to fouling someone. Diallo tries to pull it back. It's a corner for United. Why couldn't Robinson just... Oh, that was his chance. To just leave a leg in there. Stop being good. Diallo on the corner. Again, also really good to know for FPL. Like, he's on my bench, I have him. But if he's going to be on set piece as well, this is big. Unfortunately, that corner was really bad. Bruno goes for an absolute pinger to Rashford. Far left corner. Up against Tete. Casemiro gets into the box, lays it to Mount, to the edge of the box, to Kobe Mainu. Disappointing strike. Drags it well wide. Some of the play from Man United, this link-up play, especially with Casemiro, has been really good. But they just can't hit the target. Yeah, it's a poor strike by Kobe. Lots of time there. It's missing the target as soon as it leaves his foot. Maguire does well in the air, as expected, really. That's what he does. The ball's nicked off of Diallo by Robinson. Into the box. Chips it to nobody. Traore tries across to the back post. I don't know what that is by Mazraoui. Robinson whips it back in and it's shocking. And then United try and go long. What on earth is that? You've shown how well you can play with these quick, intricate triangles. Like, that's better. More composure on the ball. Maguire. Look at this dribble down the line. Go on, Maguire. Wins a throw-in. Robinson, foul him! Surely this just gets lobbed down the line to Diallo. And then you have someone like Mount running in as an option for him to lay it off, maybe spin, do a 1-2. Or down the line to Kobe. And Ahmad's being just held by Bassi, but no foul. Maguire wins another header. Oh, see Diallo go down there, and that's a foul! It was in the back by Robinson. Xerxes is coming on. I assume for Mason Mount. And then we see Bruno drop back into the 10. Surely. Right? Garnacho as well, and Delict. Interesting. I'm not sure why Delict would need to come on. Garnacho for Rashford. As he fails to get past Tete. It doesn't seem necessary to make 3 subs, but hey, proactive rather than reactive. We ask that from managers all the time. But Xerxes is definitely coming on. Good tackle, Casemiro. Man United free kick. Needed the 3 subs, but who for? Why does Delict need to come on? LP, not many. Or they don't say it in the chat anyway, if they do. So Xerxes is on for Diallo. Is that right? Xerxes on for Diallo. And Garnacho on for Mount. So Garnacho over to the right, Bruno in the 10, and Xerxes up front. Okay. Diallo's been good. Maybe this means Garnacho gets Robinson to foul him. That's not a change of system, Gary. What are you talking about? It's literally not a change of system at all. You're basically doing a like for like with Diallo for Garnacho, and you've been playing Bruno up front. You're now switching him for a striker and putting him back where Mason Mount is. It's the same system, just different personnel. What are you chatting? Clown. Yellow on Maguire. That is true. That's true. I guess no need to risk it. First game of the season. Also, Bed's Delict in. I'm not sure if we really know yet who is most likely to start as the duo. Is it going to be Delict and Muniz going for an overhead kick? Is it going to be Delict and Lissandro? Maybe. That is a hell of a chest down in an attempt by Muniz there. Fair play. Oh, man. I just need to quickly get these assists. These squad battles objectives. Corner to the front post. My God, that could have gone anywhere. Deflects off of Casemiro and Maguire, maybe? Genuinely could have gone anywhere, that. Herrera whips it. Front post again. That time clear by Casemiro. Robinson. What, again? Just catch him. Foul him. Smith Rowe off. That's not that surprising. Because Marco Silva did say that it would take a little bit of time for him to get fully match fit. Decent first performance from him. Had some nice touches and passes, but Tom Kearney on for him. This has been a very productive evening as well, getting some of these Evo things done. Oh my God, Man United going for the playing out from the back that Fulham were doing earlier. Again, Robinson just fouling. If you're going to get stuck into him, give him a little kick. He's actually playing well, and it's frustrating. Cobby should have played in Xerxes there. I don't know what he's doing. Bruno to Rashford. Pulls it across. Robinson clears. Couldn't quite find Garnacho. It's not an awful pullback, to be fair. Or cross, really. Yes, Keenan. I mean, you've got about half an hour left to make something happen here. Man United would come out of this game feeling very hard done by if they don't win it. It's a good tackle on Robinson by Garnacho. And Robinson, for some reason, not lunging back in at him. That time he did. Look, the ref has just played on. The ref just played on from that Robinson challenge. That was a foul. Did they give it? Even though it was played on? Oh my God, Harry Maguire goes absolutely huge. He's miles offside. Why are you playing that through to him? Andreas Pereira. Big opportunity, but Maguire does so well to block the pass. It was basically 2-on-1. But if my bet doesn't come in after he's just played advantage from Robinson fouling him, we're going to have to ask some questions. Harry Maguire, massive moment from him. That was just a huge chance for Fulham. Casemiro getting stuck in. Ball in. Oh, nearly. It's good and feisty. It's actually a really, really bad pass by Pereira. And then he tries to play it to him when he's miles offside. He should have done so much better there. I need one more assist with McAteer. Now we've got a Man United corner. So they haven't currently given the Robinson foul, even though the ref did play on from it. So we'll see what happens there. It was like 63 minutes, something like that. We'll have to wait and see if it is given. And if not, then show proof or evidence. I'm going to try and calm things down a little bit. FPR. Alright, there's that assist. Garnacho not really managed to get on the ball yet so far since coming on, especially compared to Diallo, who was getting stuck in defensively a lot, basically trying to get on the ball when and where he could. Dallo with a cross to the back post though, and Garnacho nearly, but a great header clear by Robinson there. Nearly his first involvement being a goal. Or at least a ridiculously good chance for a goal. It's a great ball in. Now the corner to Xerxes, cleared at the near post. Garnacho having a shot at goal, comfortably saved by Leno. Oh. So now De Ligt is warming up again. Why did it look like he was... Maybe they changed their mind. It really looked like De Ligt was coming on when the other subs did. Maybe it was going to be for Maguire because he's got that booking. And they just decided, nah, maybe we don't need to do that yet. Maybe when it gets like 15 minutes left. And they'll need to get stuck in a bit more. They'll go for it. Andreas Pereira. That's a foul by Dalot. And then that should be a booking for Lisandro Martinez, who just stood in the way of a free kick. Yep. You can't do that. Simple as that. Wait, he's booking Pereira. What? 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 Okay, sure. What on earth? Okay, right. Free kick comes in. Terrible. I don't understand what I've just seen, though. How is that not a booking for Martinez for standing in the way of the free kick? It's an automatic yellow. That's baffling. Let me see if this has been given yet. Bruno to Rashford. Oh, it's a good tackle. Diop. Good turn. Adama. Struggling to control a football. Tom Kearney has Robinson as an overlap. Doesn't use it. Finds Adama on the edge. Touch. Shot blocked. Casemiro. He's had a really good game. Other than his efforts at goal. They have been terrible. Yeah, given. Oops. Let me quickly check. Is it a foul in the stats if a ref plays on? Oh, it's not. Wow. That's frustrating. So we need Robinson to actually foul someone and it not be played on. Of course. So the thing happened, but because the play didn't stop and they played on, it's not given. Ridiculous. Get it out to Garnacho. What is Dalot doing here? Lack of movement by United. Are they tiring a little bit after trying to play this sort of more fluid football that they've had going on today? Maybe. Bruno's finding himself on the left wing right now. It's a little bit all over the place. That's a great tackle by Mazraoui. And that is a foul and maybe a yellow for Kearney. Yep. Only really just come on. Garnacho's just done him. Why can't he do it to Robinson? God. Right, I need to win one more squad battles game. And then McAteer is done. And Vardy is nearly done. He's up to a 94. Ooh. Free kick short. Surely you play it back to him. Garnacho dives. It looks like. Play him! Adama! Oh, it's not a good pass. Kearney. Great ball! Martinez, I don't know if he needed to block it. It was probably not going in. Or to the player. I feel like maybe Adama made the wrong decision here. Really, really good opportunity to break here. He could have played it left earlier. Probably should have done. Kearney sort of recovered it though with a great ball to the back post. And Pereira tries to cross it. There's no one there. So even if Lissandro hadn't cleared it for a corner, it would have been cleared at the back post. Corner comes in. Onana's nowhere near it. Casemiro's been winning a lot of these headers. Offensively and defensively. Offensively, he's not been hitting the target with them. But defensively, he's been really on these. He's had a good game. Just terrible finishing. Another corner comes in. Out for a goal kick. Yeah. Nope. Another corner. My God. They just... This is like when you come up against someone on FIFA that has a broken corner tactic and there's nothing that you can do about it. They just keep doing it until it ends up in a goal. They just keep punting it near post. And it's dangerous every single time. Here we go again. Although, wow, their positioning's very different on this one. Bassi going for something absolutely ludicrous that, as a defender, you should only be going for in like the last second of the game. Robinson doing well. It's frustrating that he's had such a good game, considering I needed him to do one foul. So dumb. Harry Wilson and Jimenez coming on. The Robinson was really good last year. Fulham getting a lot of bodies forward. Adama's getting past Lissandro there. Good tackle again, Casemiro. And another. Casemiro's going to get man of the match. Garnacho! Oh. Getting tackled by Robinson. Just make him foul you once. Harry Maguire again. Good block. Muniz! Big tackle, Casemiro again. This is like prime Casemiro. If he wasn't having such a good game, they'd be in massive trouble here. This could easily go either way. Maguire does do well there as well. He's also had a good game. But here's that double sub then. Adama Traore. So you've lost your absolute insane breakaway pace. Muniz off as well. Wilson and Jimenez. So you've probably got about 15 minutes left. Has it been a boring 0-0? No. No. This game could probably be about 3-3. It's just been poor finishing. And some good defending, to be fair. Casemiro and Maguire, in particular for United. Leno made some big saves, which again you could argue maybe the player shooting should do better, but the keeper's still got to make himself big. You're not right. Johnny Evans and De Ligt are warming up. De Ligt looked like he's coming on. You'd assume for Maguire because he's been booked. You got to play it. Garnacho to Bruno. Have a go. It's terrible. What the hell was that? Bruno in front of goal has been abysmal today. That's shocking. Smith Rowe was fine. He had some good touches, some nice little intricate passes and flicks, but didn't get too much time to really show what he's worth. Notably though, he's not been on the set pieces. Wait, Evans and De Ligt are coming on. Why? Harry Maguire off for Johnny Evans. And Lissandro? Mazraoui off. So Martinez a left back, Dalot right back, Evans and De Ligt as centre backs. Why? Okay. I mean, if you lose this game now, that's a great ball in behind to Garnacho. Robinson's up against him, pulls it across. What a good just positioning by Tete. That was such a good ball, I think, by Bruno to Garnacho. And wow, Tete, that's huge to stop it. Otherwise, Rashford's got a tap in. Fair play. Robinson could have brought down Garnacho for a penalty, but of course he didn't. Still can't believe Liverpool haven't bought anyone. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy, not a single player. Oh, what is that? Good ball. Good flick. Bruno, you got to play it left. Casemiro tries to chip it in. Robinson half clears. Garnacho doesn't know what he's doing. Dalot crosses it straight to Leno. I've renewed my season ticket. Obviously. Why would I not? McTominay coming on as well. 5th sub for Man United inbound. But yeah, I don't know how many watch-along streams we'll do. Maybe if like the viewership on the channel and like subs and stuff increased so that we had more activity in the chat during the streams. Maybe. It's a few £100. De Ligt shepherds him out of play. So we've got about 10 minutes left here. I mean, is this worth doing a video now at this stage? I don't know. Kobe Mainu off. McTominay on. Fulham apparently want McTominay as well. And Onana just boots it off the pitch. Terrible kick. Commentators casually slagging him off. That's nice. Lukic, that is so optimistic. McTominay, that's where you're supposed to be. Lads, you've just come on. Johnny Evans, completely out of position, and then wipes him out. The guy, oh my god, how's he on the pitch? How does he play for this club? The guy wasn't good enough for us like 2 or 3 seasons ago, whenever it was. 2. How's he at Man United? It's embarrassing for them, man. Now he is. He should have played that left. That could be a great ball. Garnacho being fouled by Robinson, but didn't go down, so it's not going to be a foul. And then he falls over himself. What are you moaning at? You fell over yourself, Garnacho. Unless he's moaning about the Robinson one not being given as a foul, you should have stopped playing then. You should have stopped and said, I want the free kick. It would have won me a bet, and it would have got you a free kick. Oh, God. Ah! There's something in here. Is it a wasp? It needs to get the other side of the blinds. I'm gonna... Oh, God. It's up there now. Ah! It's trying to get out. Let's help it. Open the blinds. And hopefully it finds its way out. I don't know where it is. Cross comes in. Scott McTominay. Oh wait, Xerxes. I thought it was McTominay that got the touch. Xerxes on his debut wins it, you'd assume, for Man United. Oh God, there it is. It's a big wasp. I thought McTominay got this last touch. Bruno does really well down the wing. Gives it to Xerxes in the middle. Then it goes out right. Oh no, it was, yeah. Xerxes, it's like a mid-air toe poke. A mid-air toe poke, and he's managed to put it in from a Garnacho assist. Wow, huge. Absolutely huge for Xerxes. Scoring on your United debut. Yeah, I don't know how many watch-alongs we'll end up doing. if this is what it's going to be like. We'll see. We'll see. But now we can definitely do a post-match reaction video. Wow. Massive. 7th touch. I still think Casemiro probably gets man of the match here. This wasp. I hear it. Why can't it find its way out of this damn room? It's behind the blind, I swear, which means there's so much. Stupid. Fulham though. Herrera. You got to get it in the box. Robinson. That's a great tackle on him. Dallo. Oh, and then he gives it away. Robinson. I don't know what the hell that is. There you go then. This might be your last chance. You've got to get at him and get the ball in the box or have a go. Someone's got to do something here. Otherwise, you're just going to end up losing it. That's a stupid foul by Lissandro. Giving them a free kick. He was going nowhere. There were 2 of you there. You didn't need to do that. That's really, really poor. And now they can just lump everybody up. And you've given them a massive chance to get an equaliser here. 4 minutes added on. Wow. Yeah, maybe I'll take a few weeks away from doing watch-alongs. I thought it might be decent because it's the first one of the season, the first game, but it's been very, very dead. So we'll see. But I think I will do a reaction. I don't know where this thing is, I can still hear it. Couple of subs for Fulham. Harrison Reed. Herrera off, even though he's on your set pieces when you've only got a couple of minutes left. That's an interesting decision. Surely you'd want him in case you get like one last free kick or corner. Right, Casey McAteer from a 63 rated up to a 94. Bosh. That could be given as a foul. No. Delict does well in the air then, I guess, because it wasn't given as a foul, even though it could have been. Xerxes to Bruno. Xerxes again. There's no one wide. Bruno tries a Trivela cross. Wow. Well done by Robinson again. Well done again. He nicks it off of Rashford. He's had such a good game. As had Casemiro though. Great tackle there. If Robinson could have just mistimed one of these tackles, we would have won like 20 quid. But he's been fantastic. Cross to the back post. Lissandro Martinez clears. 2 minutes left. Get it out to Garnacho. Surely. Just let him run at him. Casemiro gets so softly fouled. I'll do a reaction video. I don't know how well it will go down. But I think we have to. I'll end the stream basically straight away after this. It'd be different if the chat was popping off. But it's been dead for like half an hour. So I think as soon as the game ends, we'll finish off the stream and then I'll instantly record like post-match reaction and upload that. We've got 1 minute left. Until Man United get their campaign off to a winning start thanks to their debut signing, Mr. Zexy. Oh, Rashford's through! You got to square it! Garnacho has missed an open goal. Bassi has tried to play it back to his keeper. Sorry, not back to his keeper. He's tried to hoof it and has completely missed it. Rashford plays it across, unselfishly, to Garnacho, and he's missed an open goal. Rip to any of you that have either him or Rashford in your FPL. Or bet on 2-0. Wow. But yeah, unless YouTube chat died tonight, then it's a bit disappointing. I don't really understand why it's suddenly... Can I put timestamps on? Yeah, the last message we got in the YouTube chat was 9 minutes past 9. 43 minutes ago. So, unless YouTube's broken, then that is really crap. And a bit disheartening in terms of doing watch-alongs. So, it is what it is. But Man United get their win. I'm going to go record a reaction video and upload that basically straight away. So, enjoy the rest of your night, everybody. Thank you for chilling and being here. I appreciate it. A good start to the season. Entertaining game. And yeah, I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Good night, everybody. Goodbye.